But as you can clearly see from right here, from this beautiful artwork, that we have Lian Li, which if you do not know, she's, I mean, no introduction is needed. She is a part of Vshojo. Yeah. Yep, she is part of Vshojo, everybody. Let's fucking go. Like, choice for Vshojo on this one. Lian Li. So I'll be honest with you, I only found out about her, and this was like a long time ago when she was doing the music side of all of this. I think the one I remember, let's see, I'm trying to think. I think it was when she was voicing with who was it? I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was Jonathan when they did that. They did a few. I just remember the one for Seven Deadly Sins. I remember that's when I started to listen to her music. I was like, damn, she's good. I see her going places. Let us get to the next one, because obviously people already know about this. I really can't say anything because it's like everyone knows Lian Li. She is on high regards of everywhere. Just a gem, quite literally a gem, and does dress the part too. Look at that! Look at the outfit, pretty baller if you ask me. We have Alara, the elf VTuber, or elf, I guess, if you depending on how you call it, is doing assembling in her own end game. No, not that end game. No, they're not fighting me, chat. Trust me. She is seen as insignificant when I'm doing my Thanos Snap event right there. Trust me. But on February 22nd at 1 p.m. CST or 1 p.m. EST, she will be hosting a VTubers only competition. It's capped at 16 teams. Single elimination. The prize is 600 prize pot, top 3 team payout. So if you are financially unstable, like anything right now, if you are a VTuber, which I know you're probably even more financially unstable, shots fired. Not ran by Noble. So yeah, if you're looking forward to this and you're actually a cracked Marvel Rivals player, hey, you can go and do that. That's pretty good. You're gonna have to work together to get that money though. Also, I do remember because I was a captain for helping out one of those events. Don't cheat, guys. Cheaters never win, and then they got shunned, and then they get made fun of. Just like right now. Imagine cheating in a game that was supposed to be for fun. I mean, there was like I think there was like money involved. I don't remember. It wasn't a lot though. But oh yeah, no, it was Fall Guys. Yeah, I remember that fucking cheater. Yeah, I remember. Chat, don't be like that person that streams. Don't do that. Play fair and get good. Or just do what I do when I play every FPS type of game, because I've learned this from Destiny 2. If anyone else kicks your ass in a game and outplays you, it's not because you're bad, it's because they fucking cheated. I just kid. That's a joke. Don't take that seriously. Don't take that seriously. But if you are a VTuber and are interested, February 22nd, you might want to start getting your team together and submitting that right now. I highly recommend that. And this is from Chunky. Now, they do a retweet, and I actually completely forgot about this right here. And this is the PSA for if you happen to be a streamer, artist, primarily if you're an artist. This is the new system that PayPal has done, where you can see everybody's like personal information from invoicing. So if you happen to be a artist and do not want to see your personal information out there and hide it from recipients, check out Fusion TSK, all lowercase, and they have like a little to-go right there. I highly recommend doing this if you're an artist, since people be kind of crazy when it comes to artists. Just putting it out there, a little bit of a reminder. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, it doesn't matter. This is happening soon, so well, actually this already happened, so you might want to get to that if you haven't accepted anything right now. People are Pokemon battling. Yeah, no. Yeah. No, they're like Pokemon, but yeah, no, like what? Hang on. Did you guys think that they were actually doing a Pokemon battle? No, they weren't. They were fighting people for Pokemon. The Pokemon were watching while the people were battling. Quite literally an Uno reverse on how things should be done in Pokemon. Crazy. But Pokemon side, GameStop actually came back with a curve, well, a sucker punch to Costco, where it says, we are supporting Pokemon, not battling over Pokemon, or battling Pokemon, or, you know, sorry. Blooming Waters arrives at GameStop on February 7th, and with a 2 per customer limit, meaning if you're going to be that one person that takes 50 of them, and or takes the whole fucking crate, yeah, you will be excommunicated off this world by the GameStop lords and everybody else in that matter. Most disappointing. Imagine fighting over Pokemon cards like, and you're a grown ass man. I'm just saying, chat. Look, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. You are a grown adult baby, and you're fighting like a little baby for Pokemon cards. I'm just saying. Come on. What the fuck, dude? Like, it should be the toddlers. It should be the toddlers. I mean, I'm not. Look, do I endorse that? No, I don't. No. Like, you know, toddlers doing that where I'm like Grunkle Stan from like Gravity Falls, where I'm like, fight. No, I'm not like that. I'm just saying, like, we know little kids fight over Pokemon cards. Cha. It doesn't have to translate to like people who haven't fucking gone out of that like stage of their life. Chad, never buy anything from eBay or any of those other sites. Buy it from actual retailers, GameStop, Walmart, all those. Because to be fair, if you buy them off eBay unopened, and they have to be open, I'm just gonna be like, if it's opened and it's a collector's item and you know what it is and you can do all, like, you know, you're pretty sure have those sites, but it's already open and you have the card, I would probably say just do that. Don't buy them unopened because you don't know what you're getting, and you could probably just get like, you know, nothing good from that. You know, like you spent like $500 on whatever the heck it was, where you probably would have gotten it down to like $50. I'm not joking. People are actually charging like, you know, double, triple, quadruple the amount. Gosh darn scalpers. Grrr. I hate them so much. Pirate Nation. And this is breaking news from a while back on the 27th of January. Nvidia is on course to lose over 350 billion. Yeah, billion with a B. That's a billion. In market value based on the pre-market trading. You know what else doesn't help? You know what? I think we already know what's not going to help, and we're actually going to come to that very soon. But that's wow, that's a wow, look at that. They're so good. Yeah, look at that. Look, it's starting off right here, very top, or not the very top, very beginning. Look at that. Slowly going up. It's like, oh yeah. It's all coming together. Look at that. Oh no. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh god, what the fuck? Wow, this is just, dude. Is it crazy? Hang on. Put glasses, put random glasses I found on. Takes them off. Back on again. Bro, I literally see like the same thing that happened with Ubisoft from this right here. What the fuck happened? Or the CPUs? Oh no. Nvidia. No. Okay, well actually, to be fair. Well, actually, no. Nvidia's kind of big. Never mind. No, okay, I'm kind of a little bit worried about that. It's a good thing I already got my PC. Oh, wait, hang on. I bought the thing from Nvidia, so I get... Fuck. Oops. When you buy, like, a product and it's Nvidia, and then you have, like, a protection plan for that, and then, you know, you realize, like, it just went down big oof. It looked like it was starting to recover right around this part. You see where I did that big dip and then went back up, and then investors were like, oh, we did it. Oh, nope, we didn't. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Just looking at that probably gives the investors pain, I can imagine. I'm pretty sure people who have an Nvidia product are now feeling that pain. They're like, oh, I really should have got something else. Someone in there said AMD for the win. God damn it. God damn it, dude. But Ubisoft has shut down its studio in Leamington, UK, and fired 185 employees across its offices. That is the same studio that Grimm's put out that did work on Star Wars Outlaws, Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones, the first quadruple A gaming. The quadruple stands for the amount the amount of A's that you see from that is going to be you screaming. Yeah, you thought I missed something else? No, that's going to be you when you see that price tag. I was going to say something on top of that, but I honestly feel like they already said it. You can hear them say it's like, yeah, that's $100, you fucking claw. I honestly feel like that's what they're going with. I don't want to spend $100 for a game though. I'm just saying, like, chat. Do you guys want to spend $100? I don't think I want to spend $100. $100 for a game is, as I've said, like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. But not only they worked on, two of the worst financial disasters in Ubisoft, Outlaws and Skull and Bones, they've also worked on Avatars, Frontiers, and Pandora, which is well known for being let's just say you can't play the base game anymore because you need the DLC to play the main game and the base and a new add-on for that game to order to play the base game. It's very confusing. Even I get confused by that because it doesn't make sense. Why do you have to pay for the DLC to play the base game when you already paid for the base game? So Avatar of is not looking too good, and I honestly feel like if you have that game, I'll be honest with you, I feel your pain right there. You got a game, you're like, I'm just gonna get the base game, see how I like it. If I like it more, I'll buy the DLC to support the developers and all that. Like that's just how it usually would go. Like that's how I go. Yeah, I honestly feel like that's kind of fucked up that they're forcing you to do that. Not the greatest thing right there. They've also worked on Tom Clancy's The Division 2, which we didn't need, but we got anyway. And it did improve on some stuff. However, it took out so much of what the first Division had that made it better. And if they added that into the Division 2, it probably would have been more of a better game, but they didn't. So, yeah. And they also worked on Far Cry 5. So it's not looking too good for Ubisoft. My prediction for this year, I give them till November. Yeah, I'm not serious. I'm not joking. I'm being 100% serious right there. I actually give them till November, until we start seeing more of a financial breakdown on Ubisoft's inner working. If they manage to say to the investors, no, and the investors like, damn, these guys are good. They just said, nuh-uh. Damn it. I was not anticipating that right there. By the gods. Why? We should have hired more people. They just said the nuh-uh. And we fucking lost the argument. Grr. Hate that so much. Yeah, but that's if they survive that right there. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think they're gonna survive it. But if they do, by some weird miraculous miracle that has come out of their fucking ass, like everything else, and this one just happened to be the very good one right there, then it's delaying the inevitable death that this game is going to face. I know I'm sounding like a negative, but I mean, like, chat, when you see the stocks go down like to very dangerous levels that I just showed, it does not give me confidence. I'm sorry, but that, like, when you see that, you're like, that does not give me confidence. That gives me like warning bells and whistles and all that sorts of stuff. Do not like that. Do not like that. Tariffs, if you all know what tariff is, it's well, I mean, just look it up, bro. I'm not going to fucking tell. I've said that so many times what a tariff is. Some of my chatters are already seeing the prices and they're not happy with it. As was a few streams ago, some people are not happy about it. And it took right until now people to realize what tariffs were. Well, goddamn. I don't want to be political and all that, but, if you happen to be a streamer buying products, like, because, Elgato products, SteelSeries products, computers, food, like vegetables and stuff like that, and even electricity. And you're like, what? Electricity? This is going to affect you because the tariffs, Canada and Mexico have ordered retaliatory tariffs on the US. So, yeah, if you did not get the memo like that I was talking about last Sunday, that if you are a streamer or looking to be a streamer, if you were to get the products now, you would probably get it cheaper. Because right now, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think it's looking too good, Captain. It's like the Iron Man and you know, Spider-Man, where it's like, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, Mr. Stark, please. I don't want to go. And then just goes. Yeah. Yep. Well, it's like, well, goddamn, that just happened. That did happen. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably starve. I think you guys are gonna starve too. But I mean, things could always get worse, chat. There could be aliens involved. I'm joking at that, by the way. There won't, like, if the US decides to release, like, or you know, something happens and they did like, oops, I did a fucky wucky on they're aliens, by the way, and it's like, oh, then a lot of people are probably gonna be freaked out. I honestly will not. I actually won't be surprised. I'll just be like, eh. I mean, I'll be like, oh, that's cool. We're not alone. Eh. What? I'm just saying. It's just, yeah. I hear about the chat every time I see something from like Charlie's videos or anything like that. To talk about aliens. Woo! Or anybody else in that matter. So I'm like, eh. It'll happen when it happens now. Which I honestly think, you know, conspiracy theory right there. I think the government's just doing that on purpose right there. They're just like, let's put that out there until people just get more desensitized to it. They're like, eh. I think it's working. And this was breaking news, by the way. This came out today, and I actually did check this out. I am 100% not on board with this from Sony. Fucking Sony, what the fuck? But if you are very, very familiar with the Mass Effect Andromeda, Anthem, Dragon Age, The Veilguard, you know, those are the names that instill much confidence in someone who wants to lose a lot of fucking money and not get anything back from that product back. Yep. So these are the writers that are working on, that have worked on Mass Effect Andromeda, Anthem, Dragon Age, The Veilguard. Yeah, that's not good. And that is John Dombrow and Courtney Woods. They are working on the Ghost of Tsushima sequel, Ghost of Yote. And this is probably the worst thing that can ever happen. I mean, the big warning sign was, and this is like giving me Battlefield Vietnam flashbacks right there. Not Battlefield Vietnam. That's that game. You know, those games I hold a high regard from the people at that time, not the newer people, because you know it's not their fault that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's the leadership that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. That's why I honestly do not like the leadership positions at EA. Yep. So this is our looking like probably gonna be a complete you know, fuck up. It's gonna be a fuck up, chat. It's gonna be a big fuck up. I'm surprised that, well, then again, Dragon Age Veilguard came out in 2024, so these guys were working on it like probably like, if they're writers, takes like what, like 2-3 years of development, and then for it to finally get pushed out on there, like, so it'll be 4 years. So they probably started work this around like 2022 or 2021 for Ghost of Yote, and did the writing for it. So this is already probably the worst thing that's ever happened, which sucks because I did play the Ghost of Tsushima, which is, you know, cinema. It's gonna be such a blunder if this game dies. like doesn't even give it a chance. I mean, the person who's acting or did the model acting and all that for this is not looking very great, as the comments that they're doing attacking gamers and all that sorts of stuff, which does not help in the current situation if you happen to live in the US, and they happen to live in the US at the same time, which for those that are probably from not the US, it's let me tell you something right now, it's a witch hunt, bro. Yeah, 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 it's literally a witch hunt right there. I honestly feel like I'm surprised they just didn't like just run, just like delete everything, just blocked out and just walked away, and just it's a witch hunt. I mean, it's like, the thing is, DEI, they like to say, hey, I'm right here. Again, I don't have a problem with it. It was just how it was implemented, though. I have actually talked about that to a few people. I don't want to go and like go political, but I mean, this is probably going to happen, though. I knew that was going to happen one of these days, which I fucking hate it. But like, okay, so okay, I don't want to bring that though, but DEI, I honestly feel like it's a form of racial profiling. I'm just going to tell you guys that as I see it. I never liked it because I felt it was a form of racial profiling, and not like something that was going to benefit anybody. I mean, did it benefit people? Yes, it did. But it also had that, it's a form of racial profile. I mean, it did help people, but it's like now when you hear something like that, you already know what to look at. And again, that's why I was not a big fan of it. Instead of just focusing on the core values that made America, they just made a department and then just did their own form of racial profiling, which was DEI. And and these people are most likely were put in as DEI, consultants to work on this stuff right here. So it's not helping. It really isn't helping. So it kind of sucks because I just got into Ghost of Tsushima, and now I'm sad. I am so sad now because it's like, well, I was going to give I was going to give this game a chance because it was like looking kind of iffy because of the act. Yeah, dude, and again, I don't want to be that guy right there, but EA is probably the worst company of shutting down studios. It's crazy. They acquire a studio as fast as they shut down studios. That's why I'm not a big fan of EA, and I think EA has to go. And someone else to take in his place, because obviously there's going to be that void. I just didn't want to be political right there, chat, but I'm just saying, it's not giving me confidence. And when I see these two writers working on an actual game that people were looking forward to, a sequel, not a prequel. I mean, chances are this is probably going to be the worst thing that has ever happened in EA besides the stuff that's already happened right now. And I'm gonna call this out right now. If the new Ghost of, the sequel, if it has something like close to a battle pass in there that's integrated in, and it's a live service game, just like all these games that have been worked on, I'm gonna tell my chatters not to buy that because. You know why. You buy a game and you want to keep the game. Yes, you want to keep the game. I think anybody wants to keep their game. And actually have a fun time with. And not have the risk of it being shut down and then you're just like right there. You put all this money in for a live service game, which is why I'm not a big fan of live service games all that much. I honestly feel like they just got to do how the classic system as it worked. AKA the classic system that worked was season pass or just DLCs. If they have a season pass and they have to promise how much is in the season pass. Battlefield 3 had that example. Let me get some more really quick. How many of you guys remember playing like the old classic Battlefield games when they had battle passes, like Battlefield 3? Like that type of system, it worked. I think that one was very transparent. It showed you what you were getting when you bought the pass and what to look forward to. And they actually had the dates. One will come out in November, and then the next one will be like in, like March or April, and then the other one's coming out like in this day. Like it was It was right there. You knew you knew what you were getting. There we go. Got some water. Yeah, but you knew what you were getting. With battle passes and all that, you don't know what you could be getting. You could be getting like absolute cinema or absolute dog shit. Destiny 2 did do that right there, and I think that's killing the game a bit right now. Where they gave you hints of what it is. Kind of like the old system. But the issue that I still have with it, it's a battle pass. And again, not a big fan of Bungie right now because it's not looking at a good state. And I'm just going to say this right now for most of my chatters right now that do play these types of games that are live service failures. And I'm jumping kind of back and forth, but trying to stick within the subject of live service games and why they're going to fail. And if this one is a live service game, I'm telling you guys not to buy it. Look at what's happening to Destiny 2 right now. It is facing the most uncertain future ever. Like, the new expansion that's coming out on Tuesday when this video is put up is either going to be a hit or miss. It's looking like it's going to be a miss on some parts for some people, which is not going to bring anybody back. Most of the clanmates that I have in that game are not coming back. A lot of them are coming in every once in a while to see what's going on, but they're not playing as they used to. They are playing other games. Most of them on PC are playing, believe it or not, Marvel Rivals right now. Yeah, I'm not joking with you. They're actually playing Marvel Rivals. They're all on there. There are a few on there that have, been playing, but they're not really playing in the group anymore because everybody left. So it's the most uncertain time. Bungie did focus a little bit more on that stuff, and it kind of did show that it had its flaws, and it is now becoming more and more. You just can't hide behind it. Like Destiny 2, Destiny as a franchise is probably just done, and it probably ended the season before the new season of Heresy came out. I forgot which one was, but it was the one with the potions. But I didn't even care much about it, mainly for the fact that even if I could say anything mainly about it, the fucking quest got locked out for me and I couldn't progress it after because there was a bug or something with that. I was able to play it near the fucking end, which that didn't help because they fixed it, but I was like a week left. Yeah, I wasn't able to play for that long. Just like an FYI, still at the very beginning. Go and play. You can just imagine how these games probably are going to go. If they, all these games that went live service failed. Because most of these games that people have been saying, oh, they're good. Like Dragon Age and all that right there. People are hype, like the hype man. Or yes man, I should say. Or woman. Or I don't know anymore. It's not looking good. You get writers that have focused on that kind of stuff. Like, with why I was kind of going on saying all that stuff, because the moment you start putting that stuff into the next thing, it's going to show. And I think it's already showing, and I think people are not wanting to buy it now. I'm most disappointed. This is probably going to be the most horrifying thing that we've all have given witness to. Oh man. Next, we got this little segment I always like to go on to every Sunday, and that is Meanwhile on the Internet. Meanwhile on the Internet, PlayStation has done a response to the classic PlayStation PS2, PS3, and PS4 limited time edition themes, which are leaving tomorrow. Due to the positive response to these 4 themes, they're doing work behind the scenes in order to keep these special designs in the months ahead. So if you're very familiar with these themes that they have given you, that you could change it up, that's a pretty good thing. That's the one thing right there that a lot of people are looking forward to. If they manage to keep the themes going in, because I think these themes a lot of people did appreciate. I do like the older themes of like PS4, how you can customize it. I still have that Tifa one. I'm not getting rid of my PS4. You still have customizable themes. They don't have these anymore. I know, and then that's another reason I would put this, because you know, if I want to have a theme, there we go. I have the option to customize it. So that's one reason why I left, chat. That's one reason why I left, because it just took them a while. Took them a little bit too long though. But if you're still a PlayStation, you know, user, this is a massive W for you guys, 100%. But it's a little of a half step going up to where we want it to be. It's not a full step forward. It's like a little bit of a nudge over there to where we wanted to go back. Meanwhile, on the internet, our very own Dingo has been away for quite a while due to life being hectic, and that is because they have gotten engaged. Yep. They got engaged with what was it? Oh my god, I can't even say the name. One of the mods that, well, I mean, if you guys know Roku, you know, you already know that, you know, you already know this is the other that they're with the whole time. But I just thought this was a pretty nice thing right there that people needed to see. Huge congratulations to Roku. And also, like, you know, have many good years and all that good health and all that kind of stuff right there. For Hallis, I'm sorry for your loss. Love yourself and sanity. I know Roku's gonna come into that and say something. I'm not wrong. Funeral? No, not funerals. See, a marriage is considered a beginning of life, but also a funeral. So, but be sure to give out, you know, be sure to check out Roku for when she comes back, though, because I know she's going to come back. I like, you see, she got, she accidentally got Thanos herself. That's why we don't have those, you know, internet stones anymore. But she's coming back like Superman. See, like that dust cloud that was right there where she was, it rose up a little bit. They're going to be back. It'll be fine. Trust me, bro. Meanwhile, on the internet, Multiverse, Warren Brothers Multiverse, is shutting down permanently when its season 5 concludes on May 30th. With offline playing still being available after that date. So it didn't last that long, and I did see a lot of gameplay of it, and then after that it was a beta. It was gone for a while, and then it came back, and it really wasn't that like talked about. So this is not that great. And the beta looked like it was like the full game too as well. A lot of people got from it. I remember seeing that. I thought that was the full game, but then I just saw that it was like not a thing. It was a beta, and it was like, wow, man, it was like a while before they actually brought that back in, if I recall. Meanwhile, on the internet, Poggers, you know, sponsor but not really sponsor for this segment right here. You know, with the support they have received, they've already sold 1/4 of the stock for their sour green flavor energy drink mix. If you guys like Poggers, be sure to check them out. Also use code LION to save a little bit of your percent right there, you know. So this will conclude the entire segment of Meanwhile on the Internet, as well as the Sinday Talk, with all the crazy stuff that has happened this past week. If you happen to have seen anything that has happened at all that I may have missed, feel free to go join in the Discord, put in a reaction channel, and we will get to looking in it and seeing what the heck is going on, like this week, every Sunday. The videos get posted out every Tuesday at 11 a.m. So if you are looking forward to those videos at 11 a.m., or if you want to be on here and have your own, you know, thing posted on and we can give you credit for it, feel free to join in Discord. If not, that's okay. On the YouTube section, you could put down a comment, hey, I did see something go on and so with so-and-so. I will look into that. But Discord is more preferred. But I hope you all have a most fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time.